Adriel, Grace, hey Luke. Nice to see people coming in. I know we're all home, and fala, irmã. It's been hard, especially for the players that were doing the Friday night futsal in Woodbridge for us here. It's been hard not playing, even outdoors and stuff. But for us on Friday, today it hit me. It hit me for real. Like what's happened to our futsal training? So Friday night futsal, we're here to talk a little bit more about futsal. Is he Coach Rami, Ava? So we'll see. We're gonna wait for one special guest soon. They'll join us. Few special futsal people around the country and around the world. We'll bring it in to talk a little bit of futsal, and you guys can answer. Coach JB, our futsal director, is here, so it'll be a good talk about futsal. Coach Jessica. It's a Friday. We always thinking, especially for our players, they were looking to play into the nationals. They are looking to play in the nationals in the summer. We should be training already, but we can't. So we're trying to get our futsal mind as well. As much as we're doing for outdoors, we're trying to think about futsal and what will be the next step. So, hey Bella, a ton of our players here. And I know there are players here that play for Safira as well, play for other organizations, futsal organizations around the country. So, no Tesca is here. We had this past season, we had our 2009 boys winning one of the regionals for USFF, actually USYF and USFF, our 2009 boys won. And USYF, our 2006 girls won. So it's nice to see our teams, especially locally, succeeding in the regional. Okay, so also we have Pablo. Pablo, how you doing, Pablo? Pablo is the assistant coach of the USA national team. That's doing a fantastic job in front of the national team now, of the USA national team that's going to be playing the CONCACAF. We don't know when, but, I think they're postponing that day, and hopefully we'll get done soon. So I know the team went to Croatia in the middle of all this coronavirus. They were in Croatia, in Europe, training and playing, and there's a lot of good stuff happening in the U.S. with the futsal. So, Pablo, if you can hold on there, I would love to bring you here. And if people can ask you a couple questions, that would be great. Coach Dennison, too, which runs down in Maryland. His futsal program is here. Dennison, if you can stay as well here, join us in a little bit. It would be great. You have, some questions from the players and people there following us. And again, it's all about futsal. We want to get back on the court and playing, and I think we're all on the same boat. Hopefully more people here comes from from around the country. The CFA, Denison Cabral runs an amazing tournament down in Maryland, in Annapolis. Samba, we won something. It's nice to go there and play against Denison's teams and the teams from the South. It's always great. I didn't go this year. I missed that, but it's always been nice to play. So Pino is also here, one of our players. I think one of the futsal players that love the game more than outdoors. And I know you, Pino, do a lot for the game. For the game, and you love this game, from around the world. Zoe's here too, another player that plays on futsal. It's interesting to see, when we have this talk about futsal, anything that happens around futsal, the players that come in and join us, the coaches, is definitely a different game. It's definitely a game that's picking up in the country and around the world. So, you know, the World Cup is going to happen in September if no changes are made. And, you know, yesterday was the announcement on the best player in the world on the boys and the girls side, best team. And Falcão, which I had a pleasure to meet him this back in January and work with him down in at Kleber Brabão facility down in Brazil. He won the best player in the world for the first time. And Amandinha, another Brazilian player, won the title of the best player, the best futsal player in the world for the sixth time. So it's amazing to see them doing so well. Of course, we won this game to pick it up more in the U.S. in the professional side. You know, Caio played for the Italian national team. Goalkeeper is here. He was with us a couple years ago doing a nice event here, promoting futsal, and it's great. You know, so we're here. Yeah, Caio, I hope everything's well in Brazil. I know a lot of the clubs right now are not practicing or not playing because of the coronavirus. So futsal is being affected the same way as our outdoors and the same as everything else is being happened. So Danielle from our 2009 boys are here as well. So Kleber Barbon is already here. Kleber, if you can wait a couple more minutes, it'll be great. Falcão is here. Falcão. So it's very nice for us to have all you guys here. So a little talk. I'm gonna see if I can pull up and put Falcão here. Falcão, for you guys that don't know, I probably all know about futsal, but he's the best player in the world ever. And he's here. He's speaking English right now. Good job, Falcão. I'm gonna put you here so you guys can ask a couple questions. I know I can't hold those guys for too long here. But a couple questions to Falcão before he goes. He's the king of futsal, and JB is the king of the crossbar challenge. Let me see if I can pull you out here, Falcão. This is very nice to help all of you guys. Capoeira Hartford. Capoeira Hartford. I love that. Grande, Falcão.
Fala, Everson.
Aí,
tudo bem, meu irmão?
Tudo bem, cara. Obrigado aí pela presença. Obrigado.
Imagina, pô, você é de casa.
Você já tá falando inglês ou não?
Eu até tô falando, mas eu vendo você falar, é melhor eu não falar nada, não.
All right, guys. So I just got to translate. I asked Falcão if he speaks in English. He said he'd rather me translate for him because I think I speak a little better than him. Not that great. So, Falcão, obrigado de novo, né? Obrigado por aparecer rapidinho.
Imagina, Everson.
A gente está parado aqui com o futsal também, com o vírus. Eu sei que está afetando aí no Brasil também. Como está a situação aí de futsal, né? Tá tudo parado também?
Fala, Everson. Prazer falar contigo, com todos aí. Aqui tá tudo parado também, né? A gente tá seguindo as orientações aí do governo, né? Então, parou tudo dentro da quarentena para a gente ver as soluções. Eu acho que o Brasil, talvez, não dá nem para falar que é vantagem, mas é porque chega no Brasil já mais mastigado, né? Porque na Europa, na China, já vem mais informações de como evitar. Então, talvez o Brasil, por ser um país tão grande, essas 2 semanas de quarentena, a princípio, tá dando para organizar mais leitos, né? Tanto no Pacaembu, no AMB, ou no Brasil inteiro. E essas 2 semanas é para entender direito o que é esse vírus e tentar voltar à vida normal o quanto antes e cuidar muito mais dos idosos ou quem tem um probleminha maior respiratório ou coisa assim, né?
Yeah, so guys, just I asked Falcão how's the situation coronavirus down in Brazil, and you know it's the same thing. Everything stopped over there. They're doing the same thing we're doing here, staying at home, which is the best thing. But he feels in Brazil, it's people are getting ready for the facts that this is happening, you know, and you know, being more cautious, just like we're doing here. So hopefully we get out this quicker than we can, especially in Brazil. So anybody have a question there? I have a couple more questions for Falcão, but the best player of the world ever. Falcão was with us last summer. An amazing games that we did here. So it was a pleasure having him. Games that we did here. So it was a pleasure having him here. O Falcão, claro que os eventos, né? A gente está preparando. A gente quer saber se você gostaria de voltar nos Estados Unidos. Eu sei que a gente estava preparando 2 eventos aí para começar em Atlanta, Miami e outros que deram uma parada, né? Mas tem essa vontade sua de voltar aos Estados Unidos, né? Se você gostou aí da.
Então, Emerson, foi a experiência que nós fizemos ano passado foi muito bacana, né? Você com o Romy, com o Jadir, vocês fizeram realmente um atendimento perfeito. Acho que os 10, 12 dias que nós passamos juntos aí foi muito legal e criou aquela expectativa da gente retomar e fazer de novo, né? Eu sei que as procuras estão muito legais aí com vocês, a gente vai reorganizar sim para voltar. Foi uma experiência muito legal para mim. E a gente espera que já ter essa programação feita de cidades, de locais, para depois a gente direcionar direitinho as datas. Mas a minha vontade de voltar realmente é muito grande, porque os Estados Unidos tem um potencial muito grande para o futsal. Eu pude ver isso de perto, graças a vocês, graças a todos os locais que nós passamos, então eu tenho certeza que o retorno vai ser ainda melhor.
Legal. So my question was to Falcão, if he enjoyed coming here last summer, participating with us, and you've come back. His answers, of course, he loved the 12 days that he passed here. Was a great experience, him with the players, with the events. Rami, Coach Rami that's been with us, Coach JB, and we organized this. We were around with Falcão for 12 days, so it was very good for him, and we're looking forward to do more. And hopefully after those, the coronavirus kind of calm down and we go back to normality, we can pick it up again. So I know Atlanta and Miami, we're getting back as soon as possible. We're trying to do those events. So, Falcão, antes de você ir aí, uma mensagem para os nossos jogadores de futsal que gostam do futsal, que querem desenvolver no futsal.
Então, Everson, acho que no geral, né, no Brasil, no mundo, e você faz isso tão bem aí nos Estados Unidos, está há 20 anos aí ou mais. O futsal acho que é o grande formador de jogador de futebol, né? Claro que o futsal hoje é uma opção, mas é o que eu sempre falo, né? Você coloca um menino de 10 anos para fazer um treino de campo, ele vai pegar na bola 2, 3 vezes. Um goleiro que está no campo, o menino vai estar no mesmo tamanho de trave, vai 3 bolas no gol e vai tomar. E quando você põe o mesmo menino 1 hora no futsal, esse menino vai pegar na bola 30 vezes, 40 vezes, ele vai chutar no gol, ele vai defender, ele vai passar, ele vai desarmar. Então, acho que o futsal hoje tem que fazer parte da vida de qualquer, independente de ser profissional ou não, mas para atividade física, né? De controle de bola ou de despertar o lado mecânico mesmo, né? O futsal te dá todos os movimentos precisos e possíveis e te deixa ativo no jogo o tempo todo.
Yeah, so my question to Falcão was to send our futsal players, a message. And, of course, his message goes back that, keep training. Futsal is a great opportunity for you to play. It's an option for you to play professional. It's becoming an option. But first, it's an option and the best option for you to develop for outdoor players as well. So I think what he mentioned here is a 10-year-old boy or a girl playing futsal. You're going to have 40, 50 touches in a short amount of time. And if you go play outdoor only, you only have a few touches on the ball. So for us to develop our players, futsal is the best, with the best tool for our younger players as well. So, Falcão.
Muita gente do Irã aqui, Emerson. Fala que eu estou deixando um abraço para todo mundo do Irã aí, ó. Muita gente aqui no...
Guys, a lot of people from Iran. Falcão is sending a hello to all the Iran people that follow him on this live as well. So,
e vocês aí, Everson? Vocês estão parados faz quanto tempo? Como é que tá?
Cara, a gente está parado aqui fazem 2 semanas, exatamente 2 semanas. De sexta-feira, sem sair. E estão parados os treinos. Estão fazendo muitos treinos virtuais para as crianças. E estamos tentando agora entrar nessa área virtual para o futsal. Para eles aprenderem pelo menos até a rotação, entendeu? Todo o sistema de jogo no virtual. Então a gente vai começar isso aí o mais rápido possível. His question, guys, Falcão's question is, how are we doing over here in the US? So I told them we have, especially our club, we stopped for 2 weeks already. I think today is exactly 2 weeks that we haven't trained. We have done a lot of virtual training for outdoor clubs, and now we're trying to focus more on the futsal giving some type of training and the tactical side virtually for our players. É isso aí, cara. Mais alguma
Você tem
coisa?
que me ensinar você tem que me ensinar aquele chapéu escorpião que você faz lá, Everson. Só você faz aquele chapéu, hein?
Eu vou te ensinar ainda. Vou te ensinar. Da próxima vez você vai pegar. Não é fácil, não.
Eu quero aprender.
Falcão said he want to learn the 1-foot rainbow, guys. I know some of our players already can do it, and he cannot. He's the best player ever. So, ô Falcão, perguntinha aqui que veio aqui, acho que do
Claro.
jogador nosso aqui, Jadir. Ele falou quem que é melhor no pimbolim e quem seria melhor no ping-pong.
No pimbolim você é melhor. Isso daí eu falei antes, mas no ping-pong, na sinuca, não dá para você, não.
All right, guys. I asked Falcão, was a question from JB here. Who is the best football player? And who would be best in ping-pong? So he said on football, I beat him. I have a video that I'm saving for the right time to send all you guys. But ping-pong, he's the king. So we'll see. We'll see when you come back, Falcon. Nós vemos quando você voltar aqui.
O Jadir é puxa-saco seu.
O Jadir tá aqui trabalhando com a gente, né, cara? Não tem pra onde correr.
Então, quem apareceu... Ó, o Romy tá aparecendo aí também na live. Quem apareceu aqui também foi o Pablo, né? O Pablo que mora aí perto de vocês, né, Everson?
Pablinho hoje é assistente da seleção americana aqui, cara. Então,
eu tô sabendo, ele me falou. Eu falei com ele ontem, gente finíssima. Joga muito.
Pablinho joga muito e muito bom pro futsal aqui americano, que tá desenvolvendo muito. Participei de alguns treinamentos com eles aí e foi muito legal. Então, o futsal...
Tá indo bastante, né, Berson? Quando a gente estiver aí na passagem, fazer alguma coisa simultânea com a federação também, para a gente tentar fazer as coisas acontecerem aí, né, no futsal. Sempre bateu na trave, sempre quase deu. Acho que é o momento da gente fazer isso mais sequencial. Eu tenho certeza que vai ser muito bom para todo mundo.
Tá aqui, tá nas mãos das pessoas certas, Falcon. Aqui com o Pablo, o Dusan, que é o treinador, e o Otto estão em boas mãos, entendeu? Então as coisas vão acontecer legal. Guys, Falcon just mentioned that Pablo is here on our live, and he's just saying that right here. But Pablo is our assistant coach for the USA national team. US is being in good hands. Developing the national team. I participate in a couple trainings with them, and it's amazing to see, and they're gonna come out with a good team. So aí o Diegão chegou aí também, ó. Diegão. Legal.
Não é para mim, é para um amigo meu, ele falou.
É para amigo meu. Legal, Falcon. Obrigado aí, cara, pela participação. Próxima vez vamos fazer inglês.
Vamos fazer, né? Tirar o dia e botar aí para dar uma treinada.
E vou deixar um recado aí pro pessoal de Atlanta e Miami, que assim que passar isso aí, nós estamos chegando lá, colando lá na...
Então, só o pessoal saber, eu e o Everson já estamos discutindo as cidades que nós vamos passar, como é que vai ser, quantas cidades vão ser. Logo a gente divulga aí para qual o giro, qual que vai ser agora o itinerário nos Estados Unidos. Então, esperar passar o coronavírus o quanto antes, e aí sim retornar aí aos Estados Unidos e fazer o futsal continuar crescendo.
It's perfect. So we say hello to Atlanta and Miami. As soon as this virus is passed, we're going to start again our tour, our second tour, USA tour with Falcon, to different cities, just putting the futsal game out there for everybody to see. So, Falcão, obrigado, cara. Um abraço.
Já acabou?
Família. Só quer ficar mais, você pode ficar aqui a hora que você quiser, cara. Esse
tá
o Kleber. O Kleber tá aí também.
Esperando lá. O Kleber não faz nada.
O Kleber vai entrar, cara. Eu tive um prazer enorme de trabalhar com ele lá umas duas vezes e ver a estrutura dele e de ver o trabalho que ele faz por trás, né, com os times de futsal e outros jogadores de campo. Foi...
Na verdade, ele só manda fazer, viu, Everson? Ele não faz nada.
Mas tem um conhecimento ali, viu? Tem um conhecimento muito grande ali. Eu fiquei admirado. Fui lá, trabalhei com eles 2 dias, bem rapidinho. Mas foi muito legal. E peço obrigado. Falo obrigado para você e pro Diego, né? Que me apresentaram para ele. E foi legal demais, cara. Foi uma...
E ó, quem tá na live aí, o Marcos Sorato, Pipoca, que foi treinador, campeão do mundo em 2012 com a gente. Ó, você tá com um público bom aí para fazer essa live hoje, hein?
Nossa senhora, hein? Que resposta,
hein? O Kleber ele pode esperar, tá? Porque o Kleber é patrão, ele entra a qualquer hora. Aproveita que o Marcos Sorato tá aqui, bate um papo. O Kleber pode entrar 11 horas da noite.
Top demais, Falcão. Top demais. Top demais.
Valeu,
E mais
Emerson.
alguma... Beleza, cara. Obrigado por
Pode
tudo
falar,
aí.
pode falar, pô.
O Magnus tá treinando hoje? Como que tá?
O Magnus
Tá tudo
também
parado.
foi ordem governamental, né? Teve que parar tudo desde a semana passada. A quarentena, a princípio, acaba quarta ou sexta-feira da semana que vem para ver qual que vai ser os próximos passos, né? Então, a gente espera que tenha uma solução para que a vida volte ao normal, porque tem economia também, tem as empresas, tem os funcionários, tem os microempresários, então tá afetando muita gente. Então, se a gente conseguir pegar as informações do que aconteceu na Europa, do que aconteceu na China, trazer para que a gente, que forma, possa voltar aos poucos, a gente espera que isso aconteça. Mas a gente tem que tomar cuidado primeiro com a nossa saúde, né?
Claro, então, sim, com certeza. Então, manda um abração aí para a família, para os filhos, para a Lili.
Manda um beijão para a Isa,
Tamo
para a
junto.
molecada aí também, para a criançada aí. Valeu?
Sim, um abraço então, Falcon.
Valeu,
Obrigado,
meu
cara.
irmãozinho. Fica com
Obrigado aí,
Deus,
fundo do
viu?
coração. Um
Beijo.
abraço.
Tchau, tchau.
Yeah, guys. So fortunate to have the best player ever, the best futsal player ever coming in our live and talking to us so much here. I know there's a lot of people from Brazil here as well participating now. They were following Falcão, so it's nice. It's nice to see people from Framingham, Laba. E aí, Laba, abraço, irmão. It's nice to get everybody here, So, any question now? So now I want to bring Kleber here. So Kleber is a physio, the Brazil futsal national team physio. So he does all the training, the quantity of training for the futsal players. He brings everybody from from the injury. When I was down in Brazil working with him, I had an opportunity to work with Ferrão, which was named the best player in the world futsal yesterday, and it's amazing to see. But he's so involved in futsal, and I want to bring him on the live and get some questions to him and how he develops those players, how he get them back into the system, into the game so fast. And he actually showed me a lot of stuff that we're doing with our younger players now on strength and conditioning, injury prevention. So it's amazing. So Kleber, I'll call you here. So if you can, Kleber might be able to answer some questions in English, right? So see if Kleber can come in. Será que o Falcão volta a jogar, hein? E aí, Kleber?
Fala, Everson, tudo bem?
Tudo bem, cara? Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
O Falcão quase não deixou você entrar aqui.
Pois é, rapaz, mas gosta de falar também, né? Tá louco. Se deixar ele, rouba a tua live e fica a noite inteira falando.
Pedalou aqui. Mas obrigado.
Mas esse merece, né? Pode falar a hora que quiser e quanto quiser.
Esse tem história, né? É brincadeira. É demais, cara. Como que a gente faz aí? Você consegue então em inglês aí ou a gente faz em português e traduz aí pro pessoal?
Ué, eu vou pedir dessa vez, cara, porque eu não vou falar que nem o Falcão falou, cara, não vou acompanhar o teu inglês ainda não, tá? Eu espero que numa próxima vez aí eu consiga acompanhar, mas por enquanto, se você puder me ajudar na tradução, eu fico mais contente, mais à vontade.
So, guys, so again, Kleber, thank you for coming, right? Kleber is the physio of the Brazilian futsal national team. He's putting a little time in to come in the live and talk us a little bit. If you have any questions regarding, physio or Brazilian, the futsal national team, that you can have it. I'll translate to him. And it's amazing to have someone like him into the live. It was a pleasure to meet him back in Brazil in January and work with him for a couple days. So, any questions you guys have? Type it up and I'll translate to him. So, Kleber, vou começar com uma perguntinha. Claro que é parabéns para você que trabalha com os jogadores, mas principalmente o trabalho que você tem feito com o Ferrão, que eu acompanhei lá, que ele acho que já está voltando. Como que está a situação dele e qual é esse trabalho seu que você faz com um jogador igual a ele, né? Para ajudar o jogador voltar ativo o mais rápido possível.
Legal. Primeiramente, obrigado mais uma vez pelo convite. Tá um prazer estar falando com vocês aí. É um prazer trabalhar na seleção brasileira, é um prazer trabalhar com o Falcão, né? O cara que era um ídolo, virou um parceiro de trabalho, hoje é um amigo, né? E um prazer também executar o trabalho com o Ferrão, assim como outros jogadores, né? O Ferrão se tornou agora o melhor jogador do mundo atualmente, né? Ele passou recentemente por uma lesão grave, uma cirurgia no tendão calcâneo, e fiquei contente com a confiança no trabalho. Ele pediu dispensa um tempo ao Barcelona para ir até o Brasil, vir até o Brasil tratar com a gente. Esse trabalho foi feito em conjunto com o Barcelona no primeiro momento, né? No segundo momento, eu cheguei a Barcelona para fazer esse trabalho em conjunto lá na cidade médica deles. E agora nós estamos fazendo um trabalho, como está tendo esse isolamento também na Espanha, né? Nós estamos fazendo esse trabalho aí à distância aí para essa melhora mais rápida aí do jogador.
Oh, legal. So, guys, I asked Kleber what was, his work, the work that he does with those players, that bringing them back from the injury and putting them back in action as fast as possible. Of course, with Ferrão, that I had a chance to follow the training either on Instagram or live when I was down in Brazil. And his feedback was, it was, for Ferrão that played for Barcelona, Ferrão asked Barcelona to train with him back in Brazil. So him and the Barcelona staff kind of worked together to put him back into action as quick as possible. He had the Achilles tendon, not the surgery, it was completely tore, but he had a surgery and he was back as quick as possible. So right now that they're in the coronavirus with the quarantine, everybody in Spain and Brazil is working with him virtually to get back and to keep in shape, to start training as quick as possible. So this was the feedback from him. So, Kleber, deixa eu ver se tem mais uma pergunta aqui do pessoal. Any question, guys? Type it up here so I can ask Kleber and get the answer on this on your questions as quick as possible. So, o Kleber, eu sei que agora vocês estão com uma estrutura em Barcelona também. Acho que na Espanha, né? Que é muito legal, pelo que eu vi ali na social media, é muito fera, coisa demais. O seu trabalho é focado só para jogadores, só para atletas, ou o trabalho é para o público em geral?
Hoje, né, nós trabalhamos com atletas, mas o nosso público também é o público do esportista, né? Aquela pessoa que pratica o esporte no cotidiano. Então, a tendência é você poder elevar o trabalho a nível de atleta, né, para as pessoas que praticam esporte, né? A tecnologia da fisioterapia esportiva, ela está muito acima da habitual. Então, você consegue ajudar aí essas pessoas a ter um retorno esportivo de uma forma mais rápida, de uma qualidade muito mais específica, né, do que um trabalho tradicional. Não que o tradicional não funcione, mas se a pessoa gosta de jogar futebol, se usar técnicas da reeducação esportiva, com certeza essa volta dela vai ser melhor, mais confortável e mais potencializada. Estamos abrindo em Barcelona, né? Eu já tive a oportunidade de trabalhar aí lá na Espanha outras vezes, né, com bateria, com outros jogadores, e vi um bom mercado, né? O nosso trabalho, eu sempre digo que não é melhor nem pior que de ninguém, mas é um trabalho nosso e está podendo levar isso aí para outros países aí, vai ser uma experiência muito boa e certamente vai render bons resultados para todo mundo.
Oh, legal. So guys, I asked Kleber about his work is only for athletes, for soccer players, and he's, of course, he has one in Brazil, and now he's opening up one in Spain for players. So of course they use this the work that they do. They use more of the athleticism and the athletic side. So especially is a little different from the normal side. So it goes a little quicker for a player or for a person to get back on track. So if they play soccer, with the work that they do, they gather more for the athlete side, and they get them right away, back in action, even if it's in a professional level or even a regular person that plays a sport. So it's more realistic to the sport side. Tem uma pergunta aqui, cara, deixa eu ver aqui, se eu consigo voltar aqui. How Americans can improve their game. Eu não sei se você é muito familiarizado com o futebol americano. Mas a pergunta aqui seria se você tem algum reconhecimento do futebol americano e se você dá algum conselho para o futebol melhorar aqui nos Estados Unidos, até o futsal.
Uhum. Eu trabalho aqui com algumas equipes de futebol americano no Brasil, inclusive tem um dos atletas que é aqui da minha cidade, que é da seleção brasileira, né? Então, prazer poder trabalhar. Né? A questão de uma sugestão é trabalhar o corpo como um todo, procurar sempre fortalecer o centro gravitacional, né? O famoso powerhouse, né? O core, né? Como uma base de trabalho aí nas demais partes do corpo, né? Então, acho que isso fica uma dica legal, pessoal do futebol americano, porque eu vejo que tem uma incidência alta de problema de coluna, né? Então, eu acho interessante esse tipo de trabalho aí com esse público, né? E a questão do futsal aí nos Estados Unidos, eu tive a oportunidade de estar aí, acho que se eu não me engano, em 2018, né? Com o próprio Falcão, num evento que teve. É um país que dispensa comentários, com uma baita estrutura, que sabe transformar o esporte também num show, né? Num evento. Então, certamente, você falando que o futsal está nas mãos certas, eu tenho certeza que o esporte tende a crescer. O futsal é um esporte empolgante, emocionante e cativa as pessoas. Então, se vocês conseguirem transformar isso também no entretenimento, assim como vocês fazem isso com uma excelência, eu tenho certeza que o futsal vai decolar aí nos Estados Unidos.
Legal. So, I think you heard my question is how, if he's followed the American soccer and futsal and anything that, we can make us better here from an outsider. So one thing is to work, for him is to work the body in the total body, not just, I think we have the best athletes here and working on the core, working on different upper body as a whole, it'll make us a better soccer players, better futsal players. On the futsal, Kleber was here in 2018, and he had a chance to, to follow a little bit with Falcão. They have an event, I think, back in Dallas or Miami, and it was, I think the futsal in the U.S., because it's such an amazing atmosphere, we'll pick it up very fast, and hopefully, being in good hands like Pablo that's here and Coach Dusan, I think we're in the right track. Ô, Kleber, cara, obrigado aí. Sei que uma participação rapidinha aí, foi uma coisa de última hora. Agradecer você aí e até uma perguntinha. Tinha que organizar uma estrutura sua aqui nos Estados Unidos, cara. Porque acho que tem uma demanda muito grande aqui para os americanos e uma falta desse foco ser mais voltado para o futebol, para o futsal, para os atletas aqui, entendeu?
Legal, vai ser um prazer, né? Lógico que o projeto tá começando lá em Barcelona, né? De montar uma unidade assim fora do nosso campo de visão, vamos chamar assim, mas foi de uma forma bem estruturada. Né? Foi feito o treinamento dos profissionais que vieram até o Brasil para fazer esse treinamento na Clean Sport e certamente dando certo lá, Everson, com certeza a gente vai voltar a conversar aí. Tenho interesse sim em abrir nos Estados Unidos, né? Fica até o convite para ser o meu parceiro nesse projeto. Eu tenho certeza em você que com a tua experiência que você tem na área esportiva, no futebol, no futsal aí, associada aí ao trabalho que a gente vem aprendendo e desenvolvendo, tenho certeza que quem tem que ganhar aí é o povo americano aí com um trabalho diferente.
That's legal. So my question was, of course, saying thank you to Kleber to come, and if because he's opening one in Barcelona, why not in the U.S.? So he's definitely waiting to see how the response in Barcelona will be, because he's working down in Brazil, but a lot of the staff came to Brazil to learn his system and went back to Barcelona. So it could be a project in the U.S. in the near future that we can we can help all the soccer players and the futsal players in the area. Kleber, brigadão de novo. Foi um prazer ter você aqui. Foi um prazer ter te conhecido no Brasil, em Maringá, cidade vizinha nossa aí, né? Londrina. Então, muito obrigado. E qualquer coisa que precisar aí, uma boa sorte de vocês aí com tudo que está acontecendo. Que Deus abençoe e vamos que vamos, né?
Everson, obrigado. O prazer foi todo meu te conhecer. Parabéns pelo seu trabalho. Né? Pelo pouco que a gente conversou, deu para ver a sua competência e principalmente o seu lado ser humano. Tenho certeza que quando se junta essas duas partes aí, ninguém te segura, tá? Fico à disposição. Obrigado a todos que acompanharam. Desculpa ainda a ausência do meu inglês, né? Tenho certeza que na próxima conversa ele vai estar melhor, tá? Mas só tenho que agradecer o convite. Fico sempre à disposição quando precisar. E aquele abraço, tá? Fica com Deus, todo mundo que está na sala aí, e você, e conta sempre comigo.
Obrigadão, Kleber. Um abraço, cara. Fica com Deus.
Abraço. Tchau, tchau. Bye, bye.
Obrigado. Guys, so Kleber just said thank you everybody that listened, had a chance to ask him questions. And, of course, I said him, wish him the best with this coronavirus down in Brazil as well, to stay safe. And, we always can count on him. Anything that we need on futsal in the U.S. So a lot of players here from Feira de Santana. That's great, Feira de Santana. Good area. Pablo, você tá aqui ainda? Pablo, are you around still? If you are, I'm gonna call you in. If Pablo is still in, you'll be great. JB's funny. He's asking me someone to translate what I'm saying. Let me see if Kleber is still here. Kleber, no, sorry, Pablo. So Pablo is the assistant coach of the U.S. national team. Let me try to bring him here for a couple questions too. Fala, Guina. Pablo.
Grande Everson, e aí?
All right, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Now we have some English. Now we can speak English, man. I don't need to translate.
We're gonna try.
We try. So, guys, Pablo, assistant coach of the USA futsal national team, friend of mine, of course. We play together, few futsal teams here, and it's amazing to see. They're telling you to fix the hair. That's good.
Ben just told me to fix my hair. I don't know what matter with my hair. I don't know. It's look okay. So, it's not bad.
So you look okay. You look okay, man. You look okay. You look okay. I got a little bit more hair than you, but that's fine.
For sure you do.
That's I'll show you my secret after. So, guys, of course, welcome, Pablo. I just gotta say, what amazing job you done as a player, playing futsal, playing the indoor game, and of course, being the assistant coach of Coach Dusan, and with Otto. It's amazing. I had a chance to be around couple sessions, couple camps with you guys, and I think you guys are in the right hand. You guys are leading the futsal in the U.S. to be very successful. So it's amazing to see. I know you guys went to Croatia for the games. We can ask a couple questions on that, but tell us a little bit about the U.S. futsal plans or what's happening, so everybody can understand the measure of the U.S. futsal right now.
So first of all, thank you for having me here, Everson. As you know, we took this job, Coach Dusan and I, and along with Coach Otto in September. So as you know, we start from scratch. We didn't have any players. Unfortunately, we don't have a futsal professional league here. So we start to find players as when you don't have a professional league. Anyways, we start for nothing. We start doing ID camps all over the country in a lot of different cities. We have 6 ID camps. You also have 3 full camps when you start to bring some players, select players in to train with them for 1 week, and then everybody go home and try stay fit. And then we did that since September, and last 2 weeks ago, we spent 15 days in Croatia, which you played 7 games, friendly games with some national teams. Actually, the team did really well. Was better than we were expecting, for come for nothing after 6 months. And now we're supposed to have the CONCACAF, they qualify for the World Cup, which is, as of now, is still in September. We don't know what's going to happen. In May, the CONCACAF gets suspended, and we haven't heard anything as of today when the new dates is going to be. So as of now, our hands are touched, obviously, like all over the world is like that. And then we're just waiting to see the new dates. And then I hope we can put 1 more camp and maybe 2 more camps. And then we can see more players all over the country. And then we can finally, pick the best 14 players, futsal players in this country to take to the CONCACAF. That's the idea right now.
That's nice. So, I mean, the the two practices, the two camps that I was involved with you guys, what was interesting to see is the quality of the younger players coming up, you know, because they've been playing so, you know, a lot of futsal, they enjoy futsal. I'm not saying that the older guys, you know, don't have it, but it's nice to see that, on my point of view, it will become an option for our players to choose to play futsal and to play, you know, outdoor. So do you see, as a, you know, as this assistant coach there, do you see this happening? I know we have a lot of players here watching us, and they love futsal as much or more than soccer right now, and that would be interesting to become an option for them to play later on.
I hope so. That's our idea, and obviously, as of now, we have all the support for US soccer. So our goal is, you know, come from Brazil like you. We love futsal, right? And futsal, we grew up playing futsal. We play futsal all the way to 13, 14 years old, and then we have in Brazil, we can choose, right? You can keep playing futsal or you can play outdoor. So a lot of guys just keep playing futsal because we have a professional league in Brazil. So here, I hope one day, you know, the next plan is to start maybe a professional league. And then you guys work with the academies. Like you have guys like you, Denison Cabral, André Safira. We have home, you have Google in Florida. We have a lot of guys around here that work doing a great job on developing those kids, you know, on a futsal sport, which is really good, and that helps us a lot. So the idea also is not just to have the national team, and also obviously we would like to have, that's the plan, the national team, U21, U19, U17, so those kids also can start playing for the national team, right? So through the US Federation, which is, that's the most important thing as well, to put everybody at the same page and then work together. So by doing that, I'm pretty sure in this country here, because we have all the opportunities right here, I'm pretty sure you can change the culture here and put in the futsal, US futsal, in a different level. That's our idea. As you said, and you see some young kids, we have talked about the U.S. national team. We have 18 years old, Thomas Pondek, as you saw him play, 18 years old, which is right now is one of the best player for the national team. And he's only 18. Obviously, he invests in himself. He went to Brazil. He spent like 4 months in Brazil, in Santos. And then and he became the player that he is right now as 18 years old. And the funnest, and I think that's really good for me and for you as a futsal guy. He doesn't want to play outdoor. He wants to play futsal. But because as of right now, we don't have opportunity for him to keep playing futsal in a professional level in this country, he wants to go to Brazil. He wants to go to Spain. Why not here in USA? You know, kids like that, they want to play futsal. They don't want to play outdoor. That's one thing that, you know, we should have this opportunity for the kids so they can choose keep playing futsal or they can go to play outdoor.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned Thomas' name. I don't know if Thomas is in the live because we actually changed some message, but 18-year-old great player. You guys that follow futsal, you're gonna hear about this kid. It's very good, very technical, defend and attack. It's very you know, he's a great player. So he's a good. He's a player that was in Brazil for I think 4 or 8 months. That's what he mentioned. And playing for Santos, they grew up, that loves futsal better than outdoors, and will be you'll be playing. You guys, I know there's a question here. You guys are not involved on the women's side, right, or the futsal. You guys are just in charge of the men's side, or in general.
Just the men's side, but you push so hard. You know us, Everton. You work with us for 2 camps, 2 full camps. You know, Coach Duchamp, myself, Coach Otto. That's our game, futsal. We love it. We passionate with futsal, and then we try push so hard. So that's the other idea as well with the U.S. soccer. I hope they can, you know, they can support us all the way through the next few years. So the plan also is to have the human national team, the U21, 19, 17, boys and girls, men and women. That's for both sides. That's why we need. The good thing about that is the beach soccer now, they have a women national team. So that's a good start, right? Because it's part of the U.S. extended teams program, beach soccer, Paralympic, and futsal. So right now we have beach soccer with the women national team. So I hope the next step we can have the women's futsal national team and then the youth national teams. That would be great.
That'd be amazing. No, I think it's, I know there's a few girls here asking the questions, that they love. I know Zoe was here, Belle, Bianca, Pino, that play for our Samba futsal team, run by Coach JP. That's on the live too. I think, girls, if you were listening, it's important for Pablo's USA men's national team to do well and to succeed. That's how much we depend on this national team, because on the girls' side, it's going to follow right behind them. And it's for the next generation. For us at futsal, we hope Coach Dusan, yourself, Otto, are very, very successful, and we can build up this beautiful game that we love and that develops so many players. So that's how important it is. But Pablo, thank you so much. I appreciate. I know Coach Dusan was like, maybe he'll come on board. Maybe he'll come on board next week. But you guys are doing an amazing job. It was a pleasure being there a couple of times. We never know. Hopefully things work out on my end a little quicker than I expect. And things are changing. So hopefully we'll see you guys soon again. And anything that you guys need from us here, or even advices that you can give us to make our programs better, we want this to succeed, on our end and your end. If we succeed locally, I know you guys are going to succeed, nationwide.
Same for us, Everson. Like we have talked about that. You guys have our support. And right now, obviously, because we didn't have a lot of time. We have a short period of time to prepare our team that we didn't have, for the CONCACAF. So right now, we just focus on the CONCACAF program. I hope we can succeed as well on the CONCACAF, on the national team. Then you can start build our program with the, again, women's national team, youth national team. And we need, of course, all the work that you guys have been doing. Again, all the academies, futsal academies right here with a lot of guys doing a good job. Keep doing it, because we're going to need that. We're going to need the support for you guys as well. And anything that you guys need for us, we're here to help. Myself, Coach Duchamp, Coach Otto, we need to work together, as a team. Let's work together. Let's put the futsal, the US, and the map, the world map. That's why we need.
That's good. We need to qualify for this World Cup, of course. It'll be tough, but we'll make it happen. Things will happen.
It's a tough one, but now we can find. Now you can see. We have a big hope right now, because now we can see we have some players who can play futsal. It's much better. You see, if you take a look behind a little bit in September, the team that were in September, our first full camp, the team that we have right now is completely different. Now we can tell we have a futsal team. And let's see what's going to happen. The group stage right there, we are in a group that we can finish on the first, second place to go to the quarterfinal. And if you win the quarterfinal, we are in the World Cup. So now we have a hope, and we're going to do our best, to put ourselves in that situation.
We'll be following up, especially our players here. We'll be rooting you guys and rooting USA all the way. So, again, thank you very much, Pablo. If you stay online over there, make some comments. I have a player coming in. We have Coach JB. It's going to be a little long, an hour and a half here talking just futsal, but it's nice for us because we finish with our younger groups. We finish the regionals, and then we always take a couple weeks, 3 weeks break, and we got into this coronavirus, so we haven't had a chance to bring the futsal players together again, and we're trying to get them all excited again to play this game. So thank you again, Pablo.
Sounds
Good
good,
luck.
Everson.
We'll be in
Thank
touch.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, JB. JB. We got a ton of questions here, guys. So watch. I gonna again, guys. It's been a pleasure, right? Having Falcão, Kleber from the U.S. From the Brazil national team, and then Pablo, assistant coach of the USA national team, live over here with us. So it's I don't think we could plan this better, you know, to have this done as and last minute like we had it. We decided to do this around 1 o'clock this afternoon and had those players coming in. It's amazing futsal. So Coach JB, you want to come in on board with us, talk a little bit about our program? Let me put JB here so if I can add him. Rami, we're still there. Lucas Cruz here. Lucas Cruz, it's the trainer, physical trainer of Harvard Athletics now, but it's hi JB.
Let's go.
Denison tá aí também. Well,
Denison tá aí. Fala.
So guys, JB, the king.
King.
The king. JB, thank you. JB guys run our local program in Connecticut for our Samba futsal regional teams and kind of oversees all the futsal that's doing, you know, the training and developing the players. So, JB, what is the next thing for our Brazil CT Samba futsal? I know we stopped. We can't plan as much. We had some regional champions, teams that did well in the regionals, teams that want to play and get better. I know someone is asking about virtual futsal practice already for the 2009 boys. Anything you have in mind that I know what we're planning, but anything that you want to share with our group for futsal?
Well, we had a great winter. We had over 400 kids involved in our programs overall, all training futsal, learning the game, which was great. We had our teams competing locally. In our tournaments that we had, the CT Cup, where we had, I believe, 2 or 3 of our teams won it, which is great. When we have our regional teams, we went to Maryland. We had a great outcome in the CFA tournament run by my good friend Denison. It was very good, very good. We had 6 teams in the finals. I believe we won 4, which is great. Tournament competition was really good. We went to Boston right after. As you mentioned, the 2009 boys, we fell short in the final for that one. We did win with them in Atlantic City. And we had a lot of success with the girls too. The 2006 girls won in Boston as well. We saw a lot of good futsal played by our players this winter. A lot of our coaches too, getting ready, learning the game, and they were able to translate that passion to our players. So that was the most important thing. Going forward now, we're putting together a program in the next week or so for the players to already start training. They will start training probably online, of course, as we're going through this crisis. But we want to start training as soon as possible, Everson.
I know, right? So for the players that are asking there about going to the nationals, we're going to start training. I think the virtual training for futsal, from what I've seen, especially outdoors, it's something that we can start and it will be very beneficial to our teams. So it's we'll have something out to the players soon. I know Daniel's asking right there. Daniel from our 2009. I think those boys that won, that did well, loved the game. The 2007 girls, 2006 girls, all the teams that that want to learn and want to keep playing. So I know it's a tough times, but I really believe that we got to kind of forget about this time right now that's happening and kind of prepare for the summer or for the end of the spring, especially in futsal. We can't stop planning and we can't stop preparing, and we can move forward. So
I agree. We sorry to cut you on that, but that's, people were here in the beginning of the live with where Falcão came in. It's not about just the results as well. It's about developing players. So we want to make sure we develop all the players, their skills, and we know that futsal is a foundation for for skills for the players.
Perfect. All right, JB. So thank you, JB. I'm gonna bring Rami and Dennison, and I'm gonna try to get one of our players here to talk a little bit so we can finish in an hour and a half. But can we keep going with this Friday night futsal talk, maybe, JB? I think from our end, get some futsal people just to talk futsal. Maybe show some videos here. It's just, it's fun. I miss the Friday night futsal. That Friday night where everybody was in the facility and we had 400 kids there, and we playing futsal. The parents were enjoying. On the side talking. It's that's what I was thinking today. That's how we came out with this talk. We're missing futsal and ping pong. I'm better, Jessica. So
yeah. All right. Yeah. Right.
All right, JP. Thank you. I'm gonna bring Coach Rami in because Coach Rami was one of our directors before he left. You came in, JB. So you guys all been part of this development of our futsal program. So I'll ask Coach Rami to come in. So thank you, JB. Always a pleasure.
See you soon. See you next Friday, Coach.
See you next Friday. Friday again. Friday futsal. We keep it up. All right, Coach Rami, you're next, man. I'm going to bring Coach Rami in. I know it's being long. Coach Rami, let me see if I can get him in here. Rami, where are you, Coach Rami? Maybe he fixed his hair now. So Coach Rami was hey, Coach Rami.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you all doing?
No fluffy, they say. That's
no fluffy.
So I know our players love you. They miss you. Not even, of course, the futsal, your knowledge, your charisma, né? Your way of dealing with the players. We all miss you guys in Connecticut. You've been part of this club. You're a big reason that we became so successful. We're doing so much in futsal. So we miss you here, my friend.
Thank you.
I know we're always in touch, but we miss you here. How many years you direct our program, man? You remember this?
4 or 5.
4 or 5?
4 or 5. Dang, I'm too old now.
Really too old. How is I know you in Florida now. How is the futsal in Florida? Maybe comparing here, but maybe what's happening in Florida on the futsal world?
The futsal in South Florida. I'm in South Florida. We have a good developed programs around here. It's very competitive. A lot of kids use the futsal as a tool to jump in the field. Use the futsal as a foundation to be a better player in the soccer field. So we had a good solid programs around here. So we try to do it the right way right here. We try to spend time and methodology that we use in here is we try to make a solid foundation to the players. And we understand not only with the whole game and see it, but we see the individual. If we go to make the individual better, we're gonna make the game better. That's what we're working here right now. So that's the program that we do. But right here is a very, very competitive level here.
That's good. I know I met Guga that you're working with over there. Great coach, great person. It's, and I keep following you guys. So I think futsal, and one thing for us here is we have the winter. So a lot of people just think, or it's changing now, we think futsal is a winter sport, and you guys have the beautiful weather there, and you're doing futsal year round, right? Or are you doing just seasonal?
We do it the whole year. Usually our programs is 10 months, and the 2 months for the summer that's what the high level competition starts. So some teams that we do, and we go to Disney, some teams go to Barcelona, and but we do the 10 months program.
Yeah, we have Rob Andrews here too. So I think he just came in. Robbie,
He's the man.
all right, buddy.
He's
Robbie
the man.
runs. He's the man. Can you hear me now, guys? Pino, can you hear me? All right, perfect. So let me see if I can get Rami in again. I guess Instagram just allow us to play 1 hour of Rami. I'm calling you there, so let's see if you can come in. I will ask again.
Here we go.
They cut you off, man. Instagram said no, please, no Rami.
we have to pay the bill.
Jessica, Futsal Friday's back. You know, I missed being on the court, but it was hard to download, Coach JB. Farm is here. Maringá. So, Coach Rami, I know you're saying about the full, you know, the whole year futsal there because it's a nice weather. So over here, again, I think a lot of people are changing the mentality to be year-round program or play futsal at the same time that you're playing outdoor, so you can get better, you know, as outdoor and become a better futsal player. So you guys there are doing it the whole year, right? Or are you just doing seasonal?
No, we do the whole year. Usually we have some players they do soccer too, so we can go hand to hand with the soccer clubs and we can run the program for the whole year. One good thing right here, we take a good time and focus with the younger ages. So we start programs with the kids with the 5, 6, and 7, and that's what we do our initiation process, the introduction to the futsal, and we go into 14s, boys and girls, where they play the whole year.
That's good. So the question here is, can we find a way? I don't know if Robbie Andrews came back, but maybe meet up in, you know, down south or in the middle to scrimmage our players against your team.
Sure, of course.
You feeling too confident, man? JB, yeah, I don't know. JB is like a, oh man. So well, our players here, I know we had some of our players online. Zoe.
I think we're gonna have a good matchup.
Yeah, a good matchup. All right,
yeah.
That's good. That's good. We gotta set that up. So, Rami, thank you for coming
in. Boys.
Again, you missed over here by our players, by our staff, by us, of course, the club. You know, but it's nice you keep in touch, and you coming in on the live like this, it make us happier, you know, the coronavirus. Are you guys doing there? Are you guys training or you stop right now?
No, we stopped like 3 weeks ago. 3
Okay,
weeks
so you
ago.
Stopped you.
Yeah.
So
and all soccer and the futsal, everything here down South Florida, we stopped 3 weeks ago. So now we're still waiting. Maybe the program is gonna back right here by end of the April.
Okay.
We're not sure yet what's gonna happen, but yeah, this is everything's in the air right now, so we're still waiting to see what happens.
Perfect, my friend. Thank you again. Thanks for coming in. Gonna get Dennison and then one of our players. to join us.
This is the man.
This is the man, right? So again, thanks, Rami. We miss you here,
All
man.
right, hold the love, hold the love.
Be safe over there, my friend. Be safe. Be safe. Thanks, Rami.
See you later.
All right, guys. Again, Rami was our director for 4 years on futsal, being with us for a while, a lot of the regionals tournaments. So we owe him big time here to develop our players and develop our programs, our futsal program. Sophia, you're in. Good job, Sophia. Hope everything is well. Let me see if I can get Dennis and Cabral here from Maryland quick to talk. Again, we're getting everybody here. Falcão was here. We had, hey, Dennison. Mr. Cabral.
How you doing, man?
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good group of people to talk to futsal. That's nice.
I think Friday night futsal, we used to practice our futsal groups here every Friday. And we start around 4:30, and we would go until 10:30 at night. Teams after teams, programs after programs. And today we kind of had a meeting during the day. I said, I missed that Friday futsal. So I'm like, why we don't do a live, invite everybody in futsal around around here. I was thinking about it, and I sent you a message, said, I'll come in.
Right.
More people. Falcão came in. We had Kleber down in Brazil. So, we have our friends from Canada here. The Brazilian Soccer Academy following. So I think the futsal is so strong. It's bigger than myself. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than Falcão. It's a game that we love that has to be. We got to put this to the next level. So futsal. So how's futsal in your area? Tell everybody where you are and where you do, so everybody can hear a little bit. And they said you.
Well, first, right. No, thank you for inviting, for thinking about us. It's always nice having, the opportunity to work with you, Jadir, Romy, and watch and listening to Falcão talk and Kleber bringing it, the highest level of, experience and in what he does for a living, working with the top players in the world. So, yeah, it's nice to be here, and I think this is great. I love the idea. As much as we can, we will promote, and then I'm sure, like you said, the game it's bigger than anything else. It's good for everyone. We following, the rules as everybody's doing, no training, in our facility, we just can't go. We can train more than, 3 or 4 kids at a time. But that was actually happened last week when we trained the last small group. And then now we are following, steps like you guys, just going with online training and sharing some videos, some ideas for kids to go out there and train on their own. That's pretty much what they can do right now. So the good thing is there's a lot of opportunities for kids out there. I don't think that in our lives we ever had any opportunities to learn from, different cultures, different style of coaching and all those things. We never had that, opportunity. It was just going to practice and going on the street. So it's a different way to learn. I think the kids should be taking advantage of that and just continue getting touches on the ball. But we're doing what we can. But it's a tough time for everybody. We just have to go, follow the rules and pray to God to protect everybody, keep everybody safe and healthy, that we can get back on the court and on the soccer field as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, it's good. We're on the same boat on this. Dennis, so you play. What year did you play the World? I know you played the World Cup, futsal World Cup with the USA national team. What year was that, and how was that experience for you?
It was in Brazil, 2008, and 8 or 9, so long ago. One of the most positive experiences in futsal I ever had, to go and had an opportunity to play it against, at the time, one of my favorite players, obviously Falcão on the other side. I didn't play it against Brazil, but we played against Portugal, and we had a tough bracket. We had a very hard, worker players on the team, but really lack of a futsal, true futsal experience. So we didn't do as well as some people, for whatever reason, thought we were going to be doing. But we did our best. We worked hard in the preseason. We we did our, very limited of training. We used to get together for a few days and train, while the other guys are training every single day, twice a day, working year round in all different, parts of the game. It takes to the next level. You know how it is. You can't go out there and just prepare yourself for a little bit and think you're going to compete against people who they do this for a living, and they make money doing it, and they're the best ones in the world. So we had a really tough bracket. You had a Paraguay, you had a Thailand, and we had Italy at the time with 14 players in the roster, 12 Brazilians, Seco and, all those guys, a bunch of, tough, top players in the world playing for, it was the second Brazilian national team they used to call, Italy and, Portugal. So we had a tough bracket, and we didn't do it as well. But the experience was great. Got to see and play it on the stage with some of the best ones in the world, watching those guys taking that as, as their, the real World Cup, opportunity, it was great. I loved it. The preparation, the traveling and all that stuff, it was really cool. And it's nice now to see, Pablo, somebody who I actually had an opportunity, he's from my hometown as well, opportunity to play with him indoor here in Baltimore. And now with his background in futsal, I heard you guys are talking, and I'm so happy, not just for the U.S. national team program. We already talked about this, but also I'm happy for the new generation.
Look who is in our live. Amandinha, the best futsal player that was named yesterday. Amandinha, obrigado por ter aparecido, Amandinha. Se quiser aparecer e entrar nessa live aí, nós vamos te chamar aí, Amandinha. O Falcão entrou, Amandinha. Agora é sua vez. So the best player, the best futsal player in the world for the 6th time is Amandinha. It's amazing to see this young lady playing. And, I think the experience that you said, being in the World Cup, it's doesn't matter how you do there. Once you get there, that's what we're hoping for Pablo, Coach Dusan, and the USA national team to make to the next level, to make to that World Cup, so we can all succeed, on the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And the good thing is, again, the opportunity for the young players. Amandinha tá aí dando um alô.
Amandinha já deu uma resposta aqui, ó, que hoje Amandinha cannot come to the live right now, but we're gonna get together. Amandinha, vamos marcar sim, a gente gostaria. Meus parabéns, primeiramente, né, por mais uma conquista individual sua, representando o Brasil, representando as mulheres. Muitas meninas acompanhando aí, te acompanham, que estão na live, mas a gente vai marcar sim, tá? Então, Amandinha, just, for everybody here, from the girls, if you put a little text there for Amandinha, we're gonna get together. We're gonna get her into a live and put her in the US, talking to our girls on the US side. So Amandinha, thank you. Thanks for coming in and checking in with the girls. So again,
well, Everson, just sharing you some fresh information. I didn't want to talk to anybody about this yet, but just want to let you guys know we had a really good conference call today with Amandinha, and we are bringing her to US in this winter time. We will share with you guys about the dates and some information, and hopefully she can stop by and visit your program out there. That I know that such a great group of girls that you have, your daughter yourself, Jadir now is in charge of one of the best futsal players in 2007, 2006, 2000. Every girl in town, top ones play for Jadir. I know that's their dream. Some wanted to play for Ferretti and play for all the Pipoca, play for all those guys, Marquinhos. But I know the girls down in Connecticut wanted to play for Jadir.
Yeah,
so that's
nice. Oh, we would love to have Amandinha here. I know Denison, if you don't know, but when we did the Falcão event, Denison was a big player. We brought Falcão to do the event down on your side, and it was a pleasure. The organization that you had, how you treat him and us, it was amazing. So of course, if you're bringing her, we're gonna have her here, sharing her experience with our players, our young ladies here. It will be amazing. So it's stuff for us to look forward. That's what we need at this time. You know, we gotta think positive now. We know you're not training, but having those things to look for, it's amazing for our players and us. So, but Denison, thank you. Anything else you
Thank you
want to
very
share
much,
with
man.
us? But it was a pleasure.
No, I appreciate you guys the opportunity. I think that's for everybody who's listening, you know, making sure, and you're watching, make sure you share the opportunity to come out on Friday night and, you know, and listen and talk and ask questions, you know, with the people that are going to be guesting here, and then make sure that you guys keep in touch with the futsal ball as much as you can. Thanks again, Jadir. Grande abraço, homie. Fica com Deus. Everson, thanks again. May God bless all of you guys out there. Keep you guys safe. We pray for all the families that need, you know, our prayers now, and we will see and you know, sometime soon we see each other on the futsal court. Thanks again.
No, it's good, Dennis. And also, I think now we're gonna start with that futsal Friday futsal. Maybe we can combine forces there to sharing some experience, some style of playing with all the players, from your players, our players. We'll come out with some ideas. So I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm gonna call a couple of our players here. So, all right, thank you. Stay with us for a little bit more if you can.
We will. All right.
Thank you, Dennis.
All right.
All right, guys. So let me see here. We'll see if one of our players, the first player that comes in here. I know we have a lot of our players here online. You know, let me get on here. Pino, I'm gonna put you in, Pino. Bell Johnson, Jessica, Rodrigo, a lot of people are still in. Pino, what's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good? You have the summer futsal? Come here, Bianca. Come here, Bianca. Come here. So I have Bianca. I know we have Zoe there.
Bianca!
BJ, what's up, man? So I know we talked to a lot of people here, important people. Come here, Bianca. Sit down here with me. Important people. We had Falcão. We had Kleber, we had Pablo, we had Rami, JB, we had Denison, but all this without you girls and you boys that play futsal and love the game. We're not passing the you know, the experience. We want you guys to love the game as much as we do and be successful. And I know you, Bianca right here. Zoe, some of our players were very successful. Sit down here, Bianca, so you can see you. You girls have been very successful, and it's amazing to see. I know I can't put all the players here, but having you girls, it's part of the program, you know. Come here, Bianca, so you can see you. Okay, I'm gonna ask. I'll ask Pino, and you can do it too. How much do you love futsal, Pino?
Oh gosh. That's definitely my favorite. If I could play futsal all day, I'd definitely rather play it than soccer.
And I know you play outdoors. Bianca, you girls play outdoors. You play futsal. You girls, you know, the 2007 girls, I think you girls won 3 regionals and you won 1 national. All right. Our club in Connecticut only won 2 nationals, and you girls one of them. So it's amazing. But do you think, Bianca, that futsal helps you on your skills outdoors?
Yes,
honestly,
because
look at the camera.
More like touches on the ball, and you could like control the game better.
So you think, you agree with Bianca? Does futsal help you? I know you're a very technical player. You girls like using your skills. You know. So you think futsal help you a lot?
Yeah, it helps me with 1v1s, definitely. Yeah.
It helps, right? All right.
Yes, it does.
So I know, girls, that there's a younger group of girls in Connecticut coming that look up to you girls, and they wanna, play like you girls. They wanna, what's your advice? Keep playing futsal, keep enjoying. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It helps you get so many more touches on the ball in the game. You take like a lot of shots. I take about like 40 shots per game. It's very. I mean, everybody does, but you know.
No, it's good. It's good to see the numbers. So, you know, the numbers. I think it's a futsal. It brings you many more chances to score, many more chances to defend, many more, you know, shots, many chances to do rainbows. You know, it's for you girls. You know, it's much more. You know, so I know you girls have been doing amazing. You love futsal, and without you girls and the boys in our program, we cannot pass along the love that we have in this game. You know, you had Amandinha coming in here. Dennison just gave a great news that she'll be coming to the U.S. Soon. So you girls have someone to inspire, to see yourself. And you girls going to be the ones, I know the questions from you, Zoe, Belle, that was online, is what about the women's side? You girls gonna be the ones opening up the pathway for everybody. You know, your generation that loves futsal. So you girls gotta keep playing.
Yeah.
Right? Coach JB is putting all the Coach JB is writing all the titles that you girls had. It's amazing. So anything else you want to add, Bianca and Pino?
Just keep playing futsal. It'll definitely help you develop with your soccer. And yeah.
And JB said he's the king of the crossbar. So thank you, girls. Of course, Coach JB is working. Coach JB and us, I and Coach Rodrigo, all the coaches are working on something for us to do during this time about futsal. So maybe virtually getting all the teams together again. So just we miss again the Friday night futsal. So thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Pino. All right. We'll talk to you. We'll see you guys soon. Hope everybody's well there. BJ, we'll miss you guys too. So, all right. Thank you. All right, Pino, thank you. Let's see if there's one of the boys here to join us too. So one of the boys before we call out the day. Our Friday night futsal. Amazing. We had all the the best player in the world coming in, Falcão, ever. Let me see if there's anybody else on the boys' side here. I see Portillo here. Is Danny there? Portillo, is Danny with you? Let me see here. One of the boys' side. I don't know if Danny. Portillo, is Danny with you, buddy? Rodrigo, is Danielle with you too? I can pull you in to talk to him. All right, I gotta get Danielle in, one of our boys that won the regional tournament. I'm just having a hard time here to pull it out. So hold on, let me get my. I'm having a hard time pulling in. Rodrigo, I might have to hang up and put it again. My phone just stopped here. Let me see what I can do here to get. Let me see if I can do now. It's not going in. Go live. All right, I'll call you guys. Come in, Daniel. Let me see if you can come in, boyfriend.
No.
Yeah, you gotta come in, Daniel. Come on, my friend. Danny, that's good, man. You don't worry. You fix your hair now. How are you, my friend? How's everything? Good. So, Daniel, you won the regional tournament with our 2009 boys. What exciting finals. I think the game was by 1. Coach Lucas, it was crazy against Safira. It was a good game. How did you feel about winning the regional?
It was great. I loved it.
You love it?
It felt great because we lost to them in our first game. So I feel like everybody in the team wanted to win it, to be champions, but also like to win versus them again. Because when we played the tournament here in Connecticut, we lost our first game versus them, but then we beat them in the finals, and we did that here again. And I think it was just like a great experience to win the regionals, and I think we can win nationals too.
All right, that's good. I love it. Yeah, so I remember the first game you guys played Safira, which has a great program in Mass, a great team. You guys lost to them, and then in the finals, you ended up beating them. It was exciting, and I know it happened, same thing in Connecticut. So right there, it became like a derby, right? A good match. Every time you guys going to play each other, they're going to try their best to beat you guys. You guys going to try your best, and that's how it goes. That's how the love of the game comes. And I know you're in such young age, loving the game. Would you play futsal year-round? Would you do this?
Yeah. I feel like cause when I played futsal and I got back to my team to playing outside, because nobody was playing futsal. When I played outside, it was like I felt different because like it's so much different. And when I would play there, like it would just be different for me, like a different way of playing.
So you're playing.
Like
you think
outside than inside, and I like futsal better. Like I like playing it better.
So you're playing much better. I was on the first day that you guys started at 2009 boys, the first practice. I coached you guys. I could see that would be an amazing team, but I didn't expect all that you guys achieved. You guys reached more than expectation that we have. Not that we didn't want to, that we didn't have that expectation, but you guys went above and beyond. So now you guys have a little bit of responsibility because you got to keep it. Everybody that's going to play against Samba Futsal, Brazil Samba Futsal, 2009 boys, they're going to say, oh, we got to beat this team because they won the regional. So they're going to try their best. They're going to come and play much harder against you guys. So winning is good, but bring responsibility. You got to keep training. So that's what Coach JB is going to be putting together, type of training for you guys to do it at home. And from there, you can, keep practicing and developing. So you guys want to play the nationals, right?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to miss out on the chance to play nationals, like even get close to winning it, because that would be like a great experience to win it, and just like playing against like really good teams there. Because like when we played in regionals, it wasn't really the best teams. There were a lot of really good teams, but there weren't. Every team wasn't really that good, but I think that nationals would be more challenging. So I think that would be a good experience for us, like, and see how it really feels.
That's good. So then, of course, we're gonna go to the nationals. We're gonna do our best to win. If we win the nationals, then we gotta go where? I don't know, right? We're gonna go international, my friend. We're gonna go international. But thank you, Daniel. I know you're shy, but when you become a great player, you're gonna have to do interviews all over. So you got to be ready. Thanks for coming in. It's our Friday night futsal. We had Falcão. We started with Falcão and we finished with Daniel. What? Who's better? So, all right. Thank you. Thanks, Rodrigo. Hope you guys are well. Stay safe.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Guys, so listen, we finished our Friday night futsal. Of course, with participation of Daniel, which is great. But amazing. We got to get back on futsal. We got to talk futsal. It's Friday night. We missed this. We missed the training, of course, in our local training here. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I know people came in and out of our live, but futsal, we need to get back. So we need to get back on futsal. And thank you, everybody. All right. We'll talk soon. Daniel, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll talk futsal soon. We'll be communicating with all you guys about our futsal programs soon. As soon as this is, but it's starting right now with some virtual work. So thank you, guys.